Hey guys and gals, I just want to do a little introduction, kind of introduce myself, kind of how we got to this point, and what our future plans are for the channel. I know I only have a few subscribers. Hopefully that'll change if you guys can pass on the word as I put out some videos. I've only done one, and I'll explain why soon. Um, Let me just kind of tell you how we got to where we are. So I just retired from the military, unfortunately, a couple of years early due to an injury last spring on my last tour in Afghanistan. Definitely was disappointing. I had just over 18 years in, and I loved it. Military's been my life. Um, I did 11 tours in the Middle East, and this last one, unfortunately, got a pretty severe injury and couldn't continue. So then got home, and a little more bad news. Shortly after I got home, um, things happened, and I became a single dad. Let's put it that way. We've all been through it. You don't need to hear my sob story. And I wouldn't change it for the world right now. He's amazing. He's makes my day every single day. So just him getting up, saying good morning, Dad, and smiling, I'm good. So anyway, I've been going a lot. I've spent any time I could with him over the last few years, but not a lot of bonding time to find out what he was really into. But I wanted to get a hobby we could share and kind of do together. We tried a few things. Neither one of us watches a lot of TV. Um, Not really into sports. We tried fishing, some sports, and any 5-year-old, it's kind of hard to keep them grounded to one thing. But we did visit a friend of mine, and he has some RCs, and he had a big Savage on the table, and some buggies, and we took him out with him, and he just gravitated like crazy towards them. And I thought, you know what, this is probably a good hobby. So we started watching some YouTube videos over the summer, and um, again, everybody's got their own issues in life, and financially, being a single dad and newly retired, it's extremely difficult. So I didn't have the money to go get him a new kit, and I kicked myself in the butt about the way I probably did this, but I think the truck was right. I probably shouldn't have bought it this way, but I really wanted to get him into the hobby, and I didn't have any more funds, and I ended up buying him a two-wheel drive Stampede off Craigslist. I paid about $150 for it. Of course, the guy told me it was the best thing in the world, and I should have watched more videos and learned how to buy a used RC. Um, anyway, I built him a little track out back, and I did one little running video with him out there with it, and then shortly after that, the truck died. So I brought it to a local hobby shop, and I also brought it to a buddy of mine because I just, I didn't know the guy at the local hobby shop, and I wanted to make sure he was telling me the truth. But unfortunately, the motor's fried, the battery won't hold a charge, and we think there might be something wrong with the ESC. So unfortunately, it didn't last long, but he's still into watching videos and still wants to drive his truck. So I don't know if we're gonna put financially. I just honestly don't have the cash to buy parts right now for it, no matter what. But our future plans are probably to try to fix it, and maybe if things get better, try to get him something a little better. Maybe even one of those new, I don't know, or a better used one. I don't know. We're just not sure what direction we're going to go in yet. Shortly after I got him his truck, my niece came over, and they spend a lot of time together. It's a few years apart, and we ended up getting her, myself and my brother ended up getting her a little Armor Raider, which she loves. And then shortly after that, his truck died. So they get along great, but he doesn't want her on the track unless he can join her. So and he's dying for me to get something, and I'd love to. My plan was to eventually get myself something, but I want to get him straight first. I'd rather see him enjoy it, and then maybe someday I'll pick something up, but that's not in the near future, that's for sure. So yeah, I built a little track out back. Plan was to do a little more with it. It's nothing like the tracks I see on here, but we're gonna get his truck up and running. And then my plan is maybe if we do repair the Stampede, that maybe we'll do some videos of repairing it. I know there's a ton out there of Stampedes, but just if we do get it up and running, and I do a little more work on the track, probably next spring now. because it's going to be getting cool here soon. Then, maybe I'll do some videos of him on the track and stuff like that. So we'll see where we go from there. But just a quick funny story on him. I don't know how much I'm going to put him on videos in person. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. But, I don't know. Not everybody's got 5 or 6 or 10-year-olds that are into this hobby, but he loves driving and he giggles and laughs when he does. But every single day he asks, "Can we put stickers on it? Can we put lights on it? And can we clean it and work on it?" So it's the things he looks forward to. It's funny, he's not looking to go any faster. He's not looking to build jumps or anything. He wants to drive, but every day it's the same thing. So yeah, it's just funny. I don't know. So I'm not one that's gonna do these big recording studio elaborate cameras and lights, and we'll probably won't do shout outs and stuff like that, but I just wanted to mention a couple people. Like, I understand how much work probably goes into some of your editing and some of the stuff you guys do, and you don't have to do it. I mean, you could spend time just enjoying the hobby. You certainly don't need to do it. And I know that I watched some of the comments over the last few months, and it's got to be frustrating to hear. How much did you pay for it? Where did you get it? Can you please do this? Can you please do that? So I enjoy the videos. I know most of the people I'm going to mention aren't subscribed to me yet. Maybe someday they will, if you mention them. No, just whatever happens with the channel. I'm not looking to be a big popular guy, but I do appreciate it. Some stuff's a little more formal than others, and that's a great thing. Some's a little less lighthearted and less formal, which I enjoy too. To be honest, I watch some videos during the day, and whatever ones I think are kind of cool for my son, we watch after he does his homework. Neither one of us watch TV very much at all, so we do enjoy the videos. But if you guys haven't checked these channels out, they're pretty popular, so you probably have, but RC Sailors is an amazing channel. Thanks again, guys, for the giveaway, but that's not why I'm mentioning you. But they're a young couple, a husband and wife, that are into the hobby. They do a lot of different stuff, unboxings, reviews, and it's nice is they don't just do cars, they don't just do trucks, they don't just do planes, they don't just do quads, they do everything. Definitely a family-oriented channel. They're lighthearted, but they're definitely informative too, so definitely check them out if you can. Another couple that I think most of you guys know is Leprechaun79. Him and his girlfriend do some really funny videos and informative videos. Do some really good bashing, upgrade stuff. They're definitely big into the hobby. It's cool to see another girl into the hobby like that. I've seen more and more of that, actually. But a quick story about them, if you haven't seen them, a lot of times, like halfway through the video, they'll do this little dance thing where they fast forward to them kind of dancing around. My son absolutely loses his mind when he watches that. He can't stop laughing, and he runs around a coffee table a million miles an hour. So we do enjoy that. He especially enjoys that part of it. Aussie's RC Playground, definitely check his channel out. He's like produces some amazing videos. He does a lot of unboxings, reviews. He's honest. He's not biased. He doesn't care if it's Team Associated, Traxxas, HPI. He's not one of those people that are just going to bash a certain kind of truck because of their name on it. And he's pretty lighthearted too. He can make you laugh, believe me. And nothing personal, mate, but my son laughs just because of your voice. He says you talk funny. So that's what he says, not me. So we enjoy that. Obviously, Jang from URC is amazing. He does a lot of really cool videos. Ecliptic, Doc Ecliptic, he's got some really cool different videos. Squirrel, obviously, everybody knows him. Mud Guy RC is another kind of family-oriented channel. You gotta check that channel out. He's got a cool little backyard track, and him and his kids run on it. And his wife's involved too. And thank you for the decal, by the way. My son loved it. And like I said, some guys are a little more like informal kind of guys, just hanging out and giving updates. Just kind of being cool dudes, MC Tukey, if you haven't checked him out, check him out. He does a lot of speed runs and stuff, which I don't know that I'll ever want to do that kind of stuff, but I'll tell you, he's like laid back, cool, I like him a lot. Darian is another one that is just a laid back guy that's into the hobby that, just kind of gives you updates of what's going on in his little RC life, and I enjoy it. I mean, I can't say that I'll ever get that involved in this hobby, but I'll definitely put some videos out there in the near future as things progress, so we can get a truck up and running and do some work on the backyard track. But I just wanted to mention a few of you guys, and there's more. There's tons of you guys that I enjoy. I really do, and I appreciate it. I know it's hard work, and I know it's not easy. So keep up the good work. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to doing some videos and watching some more of your videos. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon.